already.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he just backed in it,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
dumped it,
Oh,
and then
man.
they
So
drove out. The next time they
we
did it,
wheelbarrowed
pulled
it.
it.
Bob and I wheelbarrowed it. We did this
Yep.
ourselves. We built it. These timbers were on my desk, and I waterproofed them with some waterproofing stuff, and we had to let them dry. And then when I was ready to start building, when I was done waterproofing, well, then I had to take apart the 6x12 garden, and that's when I found all the carpenter ants in there, hundreds and hundreds, and they were big, 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 big.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so all of my wood was already eaten. So and then I had to move all that wood on that side of the fence, and then I had to move from the fence to the front yard by myself. So yeah, so Bob and I carried these timbers, we placed them there. Robin had to come and sort of shift it over for us about 3 inches, kind of make it square. But and I've got 6 inches cedar mulch in the bottom underneath this dirt, and cedar mulch is nice for it, but it also deters pests in your dirt. I don't know what cedar has in it, but bugs don't.
And some big beans.
I don't know what kind of wood it is. But I do have cedar shade with 6 inches of cedar shade, so they delivered that. And then they delivered 2 big bags of the stone crushed for underneath here. And a bag of limestone crush. Well, I only used 1 bag. If they were each $100 some dollars. They charged me delivery. And then they gave me $65 back because that's how much the bag was worth. Of the material was $65. And I paid $150 or $185 for them to come pick it up because there's no way I could move it.
Yeah.
And if I tried to shovel that out into 5-gallon pails, and like, I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
So I said, forget it, we'll pay the money. And yeah, you should have seen us with this wheelbarrow. And on the 9th of May, I got 2 toenails removed, literally removed.
Oh, really?
So they won't grow back.
Oh.
And I told the doctor, I said, well, I got dirt coming on Monday. I said, and I got it. He goes, oh, no, 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 no. And I said, oh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't want it to stand out of the machine like that. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you can get it to go down,
Almost.
it'll burn down.
See, that smells like plastic. Smell it? Remember last time we couldn't figure out what was burning?
But it isn't plastic. No.
Oh, is it true?
The tree.
What is it? Tree dig or something?
No, no.
But it's smoking.
It's kind of cool because the holes make the flames
So cool.
Yeah. It's a nice
Good airflow. Oh yeah.
When it dies down, I'm gonna put some chemicals on it that change the color.
Oh, really?
I got wicked ADHD. So I'm gonna finish the stories here. So there's definitely a grizzly somewhere in Alaska that walked by where I was
Yeah.
and said, "That's a big fucking bear."
Oh.
The bear's poop?
When he
Oh,
did
he-
the poop out in Alaska, he was saying the bear would have came by and
And
that's a
by
big
that,
one.
the bird.
Were there any bells in?
Bells? No.
You know what that means, right?
No.
If you find bells in bear poop, it means it ate somebody that was wearing bells.
Oh.
To scare away the bears. It didn't work.
That's good.
No, and it's surprising how many Americans think they're faster than a bear. The amount of people we walked past on the trails and stuff who didn't have bear spray, and it's like,
Did you?
It was like Alaska is very much big on conservation. Most people in Alaska like Alaska citizens, and I like Alaska. It is gorgeous and untouched. Not that many habitable places, right? There's Anchorage and Fairbanks, basically. And when we got to the trails, there's signs all over the place. Just like in Florida, near the swamps, they have signs all over the place saying danger, crocodile, don't go in the water. And what do people in Florida do?
They go in the water.
They go in the water. And there were so many signs that they're like, there's been X amount of incidences already this year. Like some of the trailheads have, like, there's been X amount of days since the last bear attack, and it's like bear awareness, because I mean, Alaska is basically all wildlife.
It's a big, beautiful place.
It is, and there's black bears, there's grizzly bears, there's Kodiak bears. Sure, if you go far enough, you might find a fucking polar bear.
No way.
I bet you there's brown bears.
How do we really think so in Alaska?
I'm sure there's every bear in Alaska.
That's what I'm
There
saying.
must be brown bears as well. Brown bears are big.
Yeah, like a Kodiak.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. And there's people with their shitty little dogs, not on a leash, just walking through the wilderness. I'm like, you know what? I don't like small dogs. I don't have anything against the dog, more the owners. But
Yeah,
Like-
Lori and I had to watch our steps walking in the park this morning. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting. People don't pick up their dog shit.
They
In a
pick
dog
up-
park.
Oh,
It's in an off-leash dog park.
oh yeah.
People still don't pick up their dog shit.
it's ignorant.
It's so ignorant.
Yeah.
What do they do at home?
But most people do.
Yeah.
Most people that I've seen do.
When I was pet sitting,
I'm just glad I don't merge. what is that big? Oh,
Saint Bernard.
yeah, one of those.
Mhm.
Thanks, Simon.
I don't know why out of all the big dogs, Madera owns Great Danes. I don't know why
Yeah.
Saint Bernard, but
Big fluffy. Sorry, Tanya, I cut you off.
Yeah, what you're saying?
You
I
were
was just saying when I was pet sitting and I was watching the dog walkers outside and they do pick up their dog poop, but then they go to the dumpster and they throw it outside the dumpster. So there's like 20 bags of poop outside the dumpster. It's like, seriously?
When I
you're too lazy to
That's
look
dumb.
Yeah, right?
I made the mistake of putting my girlfriend's dog poop into that garbage can that's on there,
Yeah.
and the flies.
Yeah.
So now I take up the dog poop and I put it underneath the deck. And on Thursday, on garbage day, I'll pick it up from there and throw it in the garbage. But yeah, well, the flies are gonna be attracted to that, so we have flies around the table. And they're, oh, now I know. Okay, so I took the poop, stuck it under the deck, no more flies under the table. You think I'd know that by now? But I didn't think, right? It was dog poop. I put it in garbage,
Yeah.
and that was that. And then, flies. Why? Poop in garbage. Why?
Yeah.
Fix that problem.
Yeah, at home I have freedom. They're not mine. They're my parents. But, the reason I say that, okay, the reason I say that is because I did not accept any of these dogs.
Right? I know.
Because,
Well,
I
she
have
was
a
all,
stepmom.
every time they made a decision about the dog,
take care
she
of
was never there.
Oh,
Yeah, like
They
I-
all went to pick a family puppy and JD wasn't even there.
Yeah.
They all went every
Aw.
time.
And about that, so I had a little puppy called Afro since I was like a kid. He died when I was like 13, 14.
behind your chair? Yeah.
They didn't even go at least 6 months of grieving. Like after like 2 or 3 months, they're like, "Oh hey Jade, we seen this ad on Facebook that there's dogs available because like I don't know many dogs are in a harmful environment, but they want to get a new dog. They want to be nice." But I'm just like, you didn't even grieve over our dog that passed away. I'm still kind of going through that. I don't want another dog right away. yeah, Jade, we're at an animal shelter right now.
They all
And
went
for
as a family.
getting a dog. Which one do you think?
To go
And
get
I'm just
one.
like, I don't want anyone right now. I want to grieve over my dog that died dead. And he's like, well, we decided on a dog, and the next thing I know, we have a dog that brought home. I'm
And
like,
they didn't
all
believe
right.
her, but then they kept her on the phone all day about it
Yeah.
and stuff. And I was like, why didn't they just come pick you up and take you with them instead of
And then I'm also the one that feeds it all the time and
take
takes
your
it for
little
walks.
dog?
And like we're very much
Just
not
the
an
dog just
animal
walked by.
type of people. They're very much like want to look like they're a family, right? Like loving
Yeah, I
dogs
just
and everything like
broke
that.
off your
But they're very
shade.
much not. So I'm the one that
Good
like
head.
takes them for walks
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
feeds
you guys
them
are
and
all
all this stuff. I take care of them more, and I'm like,
Yeah, they're pretty small kids, aren't they?
Should have seen them the other day. You were at the grocery store.
And his little boy.
Yeah.
And just like, oh, I was surprised he's so tall. He's so tall.
Are you still here?
I'm nursing.
You're nursing? Okay.
Well, there's more where it comes from. You don't have to.
I always do. You don't want to see me little boys. Get it? Scary.
Scary.
Tell stories.
You don't have to. I've been there. And I ain't telling any of my stories.
You mean like that one time you? Oh, you guys want to hear a traumatizing story from my childhood?
Sure.
I remember. Yeah. Well, so we were living in. Don't know if this is house number 1, 2, 3.
We were in the apartment first.
Yeah, and then we got the 13 Adams Place, the old cop's house.
And we stayed.
Yeah. Flooded once or twice and burned down once or twice.
The tub at the back door ran over, yeah. We flooded the main floor. And there was a fire at the wood stove.
So we redid the kitchen and put it into a marble tile. So anyways, do you know what a mudroom is?
No.
Okay, so back in the day, houses like this that were big had a boot room or a mudroom where they had what nowadays you see in like businesses, usually where you keep your garbage and your dirty clothes. It's like a tiny little room before coming into the actual house.
You know
And-
the old house on it had like
Back
a
room.
room with the
Porch.
We had the washer and
And then
dryer
you
in
go
there and a
upstairs
sink
in
in
the kitchen.
between.
There's
One of
big like plastic sinks.
Tub.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
For soaking dirty clothes or whatever.
Okay.
So, anyways, we lived outside, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes outside St. John's. So we didn't have like regular garbage pickup and stuff. Like it wasn't as often as like you get in the city.
I was trying to.
I'll tell the story.
Well, you don't even know what happened because you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
Well, you found the water running.
No, that's a traumatic story.
Okay. When I need dog, I'll borrow it.
So anyways, we kept the garbage in the boot room, the move room. Usually underneath the sink. It's like a big sink. So, long story short, for the beginning of the story, she was, let's say, a little drunk. And a pickle jar, something had, broken glass was in the garbage. And for whatever reason, above the washer and dryer and the cupboards, she was trying to get something from on top of the cupboard. Maybe that's where we kept the extra boxes of down sheets or whatever. I don't know. She was doing something. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning, doing laundry or something. So she climbs up onto the washing machine and gets whatever she's getting, and she hopped off.
Instead of using the ladder that was there.
Oh.
And when she hopped off, she landed on the garbage bag. I had the I don't know why you know this, but
Because the house is going up for sale.
so
I cut my feet badly and I didn't want to bleed all over the carpet going upstairs to get some help. So I put on rubber boots that happened to be at the back door.
I said I would talk so.
They choked it.
So yeah, fully grown adult jumping off a washing machine. Now think if there's a broken beer bottle on the base pointing upwards. So yeah, she did. She cut her feet straight to the bone,
Like,
both of them. And it was like 3 a.m. so we're all sleeping, but thank God I'm a light sleeper. Yeah. I'm still a light sleeper. My ears just never turn on. But anyways, yeah, she was bleeding pretty profusely when she comes up the stairs in her rubber boots. And she never really made it to the top. I think maybe you put your first foot on the top platform.
so you still walk upstairs?
Yeah. Well, and you also don't feel stuff when you're in shock, and you also don't feel stuff when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I wasn't drunk though. That's the one thing I wasn't drunk. I wasn't.
So anyways, he gets to the top landing where our bedrooms are, and I come out of my room, and she is, like they say, like white as a ghost.
Because she's lost so much blood.
Yeah. And she's trying to explain what's going on, but again, you know, you're kind of like groggy when you first wake up. So I walk up and she's yelling something, and I come out of my room and I see her there, and I can tell something is wrong, but I haven't really looked at the whole situation yet. And I remember you said to get Rob. Probably because he's the oldest, right? Litchfield Elementary, so it's not real much.
I went into Robertsville and he didn't want to get up.
You didn't make it to Robert Frank. But I remember, yeah, I ran over and banged on his door, and he just didn't reply. And then I fucking opened my other brother Darren. I opened his door. I said, "Mom, please help." Middle childs are the problem child. He said, "Fuck off" or something, and then went back to sleep. And I just like turned around and looked, and there Mom goes. She lost consciousness and fell backwards and tumbled down the stairs, and your rubber boots came off, and blood went everywhere. And I remember being so mad at the wood finds.
Friday?
Remember Jordan?
Friday and yeah.
Yeah, remember Jordan?
Yeah.
Just friends with her kid.
Yeah.
She was a nurse or something,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
didn't. They're next door neighbors. I know it's late, but I know she's a nurse, so
Yeah.
I call them and say, again, I'm a kid, so I'm panicking, right? And I'm like, I just have a kid say, I'm like, there's blood everywhere. My mom's hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking, she fell down the stairs, like. And she's, oh, well, I'll be right over. And she's like, how much blood? And I'm like, there's a lot of blood. She's like, call 911. So, I remember calling them.
I don't remember that.
No, you passed out. And you probably had head trauma. Like, you remember that house?
Yeah, that was a long story.
yeah, so
I remember running up the stairs to get them up for going to school,
Yeah.
and there was a mouse at the top of the stairs, and that fucking mouse flew right over me down the stairs, and I screamed and woke everybody up. It's not the way I wanted to wake them up. Holy shit. That mouse jumped right on top of me, right over the stairs.
Oh wow.
That was something I didn't experience that, and I was scared easy. I still scared easy.
Although that spider that was on your hand, you're like, oh, there's a spider. I didn't get scared at all.
Yeah, that was another good old time where I was offshore.
yep. Yep, he was offshore on that oil rig, and
Hibernia.
they go in and out by helicopter. And
That
weather-
picture you saw on the wall, that's where
Yeah, that's how you get to
Okay.
work on the helicopter.
Really?
And
Yeah.
if the
What's your
weather's,
guess? Wow.
I remember sometimes you guys
400 kilometers offshore, right, or 300. In the,
Oh, that's way
did
from
150.
what
So what
banks
happens
is
if
it
it's
called?
like really windy or something?
Hibernia.
I know it's called the Banks. Where the platform is,
It's attached to the ground.
No, that's
it's
the
attached
floating one.
to
So
the ocean floor.
Floating.
It's attached to the ocean
Yeah,
floor.
the one Hibernia is attached straight to the
yeah, so it wouldn't have been 400 kilometers. That was 150.
Oh no, you flew. It was like 200 kilometers for you to fly to the platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way though.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're 400 or 500 kilometers out there, the ocean full of
It wouldn't have been that far.
either way, a long time.
Yeah.
And when you live by the water, like in the UK or anything like that, you know, weather's a crapshoot. Some days it's really sunny, and some days it's just fog all day long. And so he'd be out there for what, 3 months at a time.
No, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, and then if there was bad weather,
Yeah,
maybe
stay
It was
on
4
ship.
weeks.
4 weeks, maybe 5 once.
Yeah. I was real happy about that.
Taking care of 3 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after staying out there for 5 weeks, I go home for a week, and then I gotta go back out for my next 3 weeks.
They didn't get paid for that until one of the bosses got stuck out there. The boss couldn't fly back because it was foggy in St. John's, or if it's foggy on the platform, they can't fly out
Yeah.
because they can't land. So one of the bosses got stuck out on the platform, and he needed to get back, and he couldn't get back, and so that's when the guys got paid for getting stuck out.
Oh really? And that's the only time you got paid for?
Oh, no, you got our regular pay.
Oh,
Regular
But
pay,
if
but when
we were stuck out there because of the fog, and I was out there for like 4 weeks or 5 weeks instead of the 3 weeks, which was the standard,
they got extra
we got extra pay for those.
Oh.
because they can't come home and be with their family for those 2 weeks they're stuck out there. The people that need to replace them can't come.
Yeah.
So they're stuck at home for 4 beautiful weeks with their family.
Sweet.
And we're stuck for
Did
4
you
weeks
guys-
without our husbands. So.
Like contact each other though, saying like, hey.
Oh yeah, we can
Yeah.
talk on the phone.
Oh,
all the
okay.
time.
We
Yeah.
didn't have cell phones back then.
Yeah, not cell phones. Though.
Yeah,
They would
but like
literally-
actual like.
literally-
phone.
Yeah.
Jason said he even called his dad and just like.
We didn't even have cable
after-
internet back
after-
then.
Like after school one day, mom's not here and I'm like, you called your dad to say you know, like something like that. Like what your dad gonna do? Way up there.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
That's so sweet. Try and help with the phone. Okay, do this, do that. Yeah, but that can't do very much.
Thanks.
But you were on a story, Jason? You didn't finish your story?
No, I just remember towards the end of that story that I was mad at the neighbor because we live not in the city,
Yeah.
right? I remember.
That's enough with them there for now, I think. eh?
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot.
Did you guys put more stuff on?
Yeah, I did it. I put
Oh,
someone.
I was about to say, I just went to get some bigger pieces so you can bring all the little ones that you use for kindling and starting. Again, I know it's super early in the morning. Maybe she's just used to kids exaggerating or something, but I remember the ambulance got there before our neighbor did.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Nope. She was there first because Ron picked me up from my pants and and moved me, and she put my legs up on the chair before the ambulance got there.
No?
I came to when she kind of gave me a tap on the face.
She told me on the phone to elevate your feet and to put something under your head. Long story short, it took the neighbor a long time to get there. And it didn't just feel like a long time. Because of panic and stuff. I remember just a lot of, you're a kid, a lot of scenarios going through your head. And like, I don't know what first aid or anything like that. And I, again, because he passed out and fell down the stairs, like I didn't know yet like, how she hurt her feet or
Yeah.
where all the blood was coming from.
Yeah.
Until I was on the phone with him because he was supposed to tell me.
Well, I remember, I don't know if you remember, our neighbor, Shauna Moses, her mom, Georgina,
Oh, yes.
she was drinking, had another drink, she was pregnant, whatever, and I was over there visiting her or whatever, because we were neighbor kids all the time, and she was using one of those double boilers and cooking some kind of steaks or something, and she went to go take them out of the oven, and this could happen whether you're drinking or not, and she went to pick them up, and it splashed, it just went all over her.
Sound familiar?
Just grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
it started burning and she was screaming and oh, it was bad scene.
I remember must be something so in Newfoundland we have an artesian well generation
Mm-hmm.
and the water lines into the house was boiled water or something and then you
Got some smoke.
So we had a crawl space under our house, and it was just like it was like a three-step ladder, but it was just
Very
Yeah.
hard to get up and down.
very hard to get up and down.
Yeah.
She was trying to get pot of boiling water down there to try to freeze
And
the
it worked.
water.
Oh.
She's built it up and stuff.
Oh my god.
I remember hearing that story, but I don't know if I was home for it. I remember trying to get there. So
Oh, that was good.
Who brought me snow from my chest? I got my chest. I didn't get burned. My face got some splatter on it. I didn't have first burns or anything. Secondary burns even. I didn't even have a welt.
I used to have so much excitement working up the platform.
Well, I remember it taking an hour and a half to fill up the washing machine because the freaking water line was plugged.
Yeah.
It plugged. So you had to take copper underneath there, the copper water line, and replace it. And then it filled up an hour and a half. And then an hour and a half for it to rinse.
Yeah.
So one load took 3 hours.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't happy. And Darren would never do this. You know, I never thought to sit down and say, well, I don't want to do my dishes. I don't know how come, because
Yeah.
to me it was his job,
Yeah.
and he did his dishes. Robert did his dishes, but Darren not a fucking bit. Sit at the kitchen table for 4 hours so he could see the TV, so I put a curtain in the door so he couldn't watch TV. And they all hate me. So.
I'd say that's a good punishment or like way to be like, hey, you gotta learn. No TV for you.
He never did them.
No?
No,
he never
even
learned.
after that?
He's just
He's
no, he's the one that yeah.
doctor.
Do they live far from here or?
I'm not sure. There's been
They made a big deal of how they bother us, but I go to their weddings, take wedding pictures, and when a photographer went to take a picture of his wife and I, his wife turned her head away from the camera. That was, and I thought to myself, subtle, bitch, subtle. And then she tells me she posted all the pictures online, but none of the ones of us turned out, so she didn't post those.
Oh.
And I still don't have a picture of them from
Yeah.
their wedding. She never did.
Oh.
And I asked her for one.
Mm.
I had to ask for a picture. I said,
I am curious. How come you had to get one? 2 of your taken off before?
toenails?
Yeah.
Because my toenails were getting real thick and my toenail was growing up towards the sky, and I'd pull on my socks and it would lift the nail off the bed and then it would bleed. So I went to see a foot specialist, a podiatrist, and he told me that it's going to keep doing that, so the best thing you can do is remove those toenails.
Oh, okay. Was
So
that
I said, okay, do it. So I got hooked in and I got it done. The scabs still haven't totally fallen off yet. And that was May 9th I had it done.
was it difficult to kind of walk for a while?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the first day. I was in tears before I got home because the freezing came up before I got home, and he gave me a prescription when I was there, so I had to wait to send Bob to the drugstore to get prescriptions.
Yeah. Were they strong prescriptions?
Oh, your lights came on. Oh, nice.
Yeah, these
Oh,
will
I
come on
see.
here as
And
it
behind
gets
you, too.
darker.
Yeah.
Oh,
All these will come on.
that's amazing. Look how pretty this is.
And inside?
Oh my god.
Now I'm gonna go put on the blinking lights on the inside. So. I need to look at this side. Do you want another beer? Do you want another beer?
I still got half one here.
I was wondering when you were dropping me off.
Where you dropping me off? Holy cow, are you there yet? A few minutes. You don't know where you're going.
Something else on. Don't know what yet.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Leave the lights on.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
That is so cool.
we had a party there.
I'm thinking back to me being a kid too. The Jade was really nice.
Yeah.
Just
It's just special.
just turned 20.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, likes to exercise, doesn't drink pot, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink,
No.
doesn't swear.
Nothing.
I mean, like, not like she was immune to swearing growing up or anything. She's just a very straight-laced, proper person.
Yeah.
And then you had to deal with us.
Yeah. I thought they were solar because I wanted those on these things too.
Yeah.
Because that would have looked nice.
Definitely.
Adolescence would have been a lot better with parents.
And
So now you look at the house and you can see those lights doing your thing.
The minutes highlights.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and then you have like,
I don't
do your
know.
DVs turn on? I
Yes.
imagine.
out of
Yeah?
your
Yes.
siblings,
Okay.
are you middle, oldest, youngest?
I'm hoping you'll stay till it's
But I'm
dark
the
so you
girl.
see them.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
It does. So we all boys,
Mm-hmm.
but
Feels so nice, right? You should go on
I'm
the
gonna go
story.
get a sweater now.
yeah, I'm trying to think of where.
Do you
I'm
want your
going.
green sweater, Bob?
What's that?
You want your green sweater thing?
No, I'm fine.
I'm gonna go get my sweater.
Do you think you're going to keys to get the sweater?
Yep,
Cold?
they're hanging up on the post at the front door.
You drove here?
She has like a thick t-shirt.
Yep.
And then her sweater. And we're near a fire.
I'm always cold now. And you know, lady.
Well, now I feel bad.
As the fire dies down, you
Yeah.
can be closer to. say as a younger sibling, just like in the real world, like shit rolls downhill. And again, I'm obviously probably purposely misremembering how good I was behaved compared to my brothers. I'm not saying I was an angel.
Yeah.
But like Darren being the middle child, he was a huge problem. And
Siobhan Hayes kid.
no, just a troublemaker. Like, so my dad flies out. He's gone.
What
So
sign is he?
I have no idea. He's born in May.
May 9th.
Gemini. That's odd. Jade's not like that.
I'm a Gemini. What? Wait, why is that off?
You're calm. You said his brother was little.
Oh, okay.
Spontaneous.
But shit rolls downhill, right? So my mom would be doing her best, and stress would get to her. Someone wouldn't do a chore, and then I mean, Rob's got the most responsibility because he's the oldest. Or maybe not the most responsibility, but he gets responsibility first. So, if my mom wasn't in a good mood, and he wasn't in a good mood, then he can't take it out on my mom, so he takes it out on Darren or me, whoever is home.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Darren is always in a shit mood.
How's he now?
What do you know?
Oh.
I talk to him maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Like,
But you haven't talked to him for the last couple of years or so.
like I said, I've seen him online in video games
Yeah.
or something. Like when a new Path of Exile league starts or something. Well, you know, I'll be like, oh, what kind of character are you making?
She just looks cute with her arms going everywhere trying to play on.
Like I said, I guess you already know this. I was sharing with Dad about, I haven't really talked to him since, because he's just not forgiving type. And he has issues in living the fault. I mean, a lot of people have issues with that.
I didn't do it.
Some better than others. But yeah, so I was working. That's not a good sign. They're leaving already.
Who's leaving?
They're practicing,
The
they're
geese.
teaching
they're-
their babies to
Really?
fly. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Baptist trip.
Yep.
Teaching the young ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so nice early in the morning. I see flocks of them. Just flocks of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Early in the morning, I get up early.
What time?
5 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
It's
Are you always a
sometime-
morning person?
Well, I don't want to be, but when I wake up, I'm awake, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went back to bed today, though.
But what time you go to bed?
I can't wake up early.
I
for
went
my
to bed
wife.
at 10 o'clock last night, and I was up
Oh,
at
like
12.
an hour.
So I had a good nap. So that was all I need. So,
So yeah, I was working at the dispensary.
You're working at the distance.
Here's your neighbor.
I'm losing.
I'm out of here.
She said.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. You guys tell me.
You're the one that was having a pouty lip and she said something to you. So what happened?
That lip was for her and her only.
No,
Okay?
I didn't say that. Don't just be like, well, what happened? I'm like, I have no idea. Anyway, your story.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
you working at the dispensary.
that's right.
That's the whole story.
I was working at the dispensary.
I was working
Yeah.
at the
So at the building where I'm now, I had an apartment on the top floor. So I was working at the dispensary. And then they promoted me. And fired me without cause.
Literally said that on the letter. Like, you're being terminated without cause.
And I didn't know there was such a short statute of limitations on trying to like do anything illegal in regards to that because I thinking back now I should have, but I was so mad when you think about legal stuff like who has the money and who the plan. And it was during COVID, so it's, everything was messed up. But yeah, I worked at 420 where I got this.
That is not.
I was actually so fat then they didn't have a uniform shirt to fit me, so the guy that hired me bought this out of his own pocket. He got 420 silk screen uniform. This is good. Side note, that was one of the best interviews of my life
Yeah.
because right off the bat, like he quoted a movie that I watched many, many times. Step Brothers.
Oh yeah. How could he go from Step Brothers?
What is he?
Yeah.
You don't remember Step Brothers when you're both interviewing for jobs? What was that?
It was comic book.
It is, yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
I know what we're watching when we get home. The stream has already watched that movie. We had community night and watched that. It's Will Ferrell. The same guys from Talladega.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Will Ferrell, isn't he tall?
Yeah.
And curly hair?
Yeah.
He plays the dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does it so well.
I like
Yeah,
he
him.
does.
I watched it so many times.
Have you seen Bad Santa? Billy Bob Thornton? Oh. Well, anyways, my brother, and he's even joked about this. He always just gets lucky. Things just always,
Hey, nice.
things just tend to work out for him.
Yeah, videos are time interesting.
So
These one are all solar. They come out when it gets darker.
Oh, nice.
And the posts are lit up as well.
Oh, nice.
I like the porch.
These ones are on now. Behind you.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Cool. Nice.
Yep.
That's cool. Even though, like,
All those
everything.
come on. They'll eventually come on all.
Awesome.
yeah.
Good evening.
Isn't it nice here with the walking pattern?
So
Oh, it's time for me to connect.
I thought you'd never ask. Yeah, so my brother, middle one, he ended up getting into the same line as my dad. He works as a power engineer, like Western, or sort of. No, Northwest. But anyways, I have talked to him about it before, and he makes very good money working there. From what I remember when I was working there in the especially depending on the company, because some places will just pay you outright. Sometimes they let you bank it for like paid time off, so you get extra vacation. Yada yada. So my brother has a big house in St. Albert. A decent sized house. Especially for when he got it.
This one came.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like this place. They have like 2 living rooms. Or I guess like a living room.
Definitely need some aspirations.
Yeah, like you need a house like that in St. Albert. You see,
It's a big thing. You know, it's not mine.
it's really good. And we had talked about him having extra set of hands around. Because neither him nor his wife like me. They have 2 big Great Danes.
Yeah, you know what Great Danes are? Yeah, when I met them, they
Bullies.
they act like puppies, and they're like just bouncing me around. They're just I was just being pushed around, but like it was fun. But I was just like, they were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm okay, but oh my gosh!" They just like come right up on you, like, you're just like, "Holy smokes!"
Yeah, they're adorable. So we had talked a couple times about the potential to live there because I got let go out of the group. And I've been let go from a lot of jobs. Enough that you would think, okay, it's not the job, it's the person. But I've just literally been screwed every time. Like I started working at my brother's company. He's a power engineer. I was working there as I don't remember what the hell they called my title, but basically he was running the plant that would mix the chemicals in like 70,000 liter tanks.
You know you were Max, right?
Yeah, well he almost died. And you know what the funny part is?
It was very nice.
No, he wasn't. But the joke that has developed in our family is that I just have this dark cloud that follows around everywhere I go because I'm tainted.
You can't get hurt.
No, I can
Oh.
definitely get hurt. I'm
Oh.
saying bad. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. Like, just gonna throw some stuff out there. When I
And then these lights come on.
Yeah, they look pretty. I like the ones in here too.
Yeah.
Oh, look, that one's on. Oh, that's pretty. Love.
Yeah, one post is on.
Mm-hmm.
They'll all come on as it gets dark.
Yeah.
You have to wait till 2?
No, not quite.
Everything's on.
You can go home
I'm
now.
leaving these lights up all winter. I'm gonna see if they stay on all winter. 'Cause I'm not taking them down. That's a lot of work to put them up there. I'm not taking them down.
Yeah.
anyways, I got hired there. Very good job, good benefits, good pay, and I just kept getting strung along, waiting for my uniform to show up. And I worked there for 2 months, and then one day I was just called into the office and let go.
Did they say
No
why?
At the
reason?
chemical plant? No, they didn't. I wasn't past the probationary period, so they didn't have to give me a reason.
Can you recall anything that you did?
And I pleaded with her. I was like, I know I can't like talk myself back into a job, but and I'm like, and I remember saying it too. I'm like, I've been let go from a couple jobs for no reason, and if no one's ever going to be honest with me, I can't fix whatever is the reason for this.
Yeah.
Did you miss any work when you were working there? You miss any days?
Not late.
I might have missed one day when someone at work came into work sick and they left like halfway through the day, and then I got sick like a day or two later.
Okay.
But no, it's been a long time since I was irresponsible like that. And for at least the last decade, I haven't called in sick. I'd rather just go in sick and have them send me home.
Yeah.
Just because it's not like even if you are sick, you can't take sick days. Like you'll still get weird looks at work, and it's fucking dumb. But anyways, they had a wax plant inside their chemical plant that was supposed to go 24 hours. I remember for probably like 6 months after I was let go, I would ask there, like, hey, did you hear anything? Like every job place was fucking high school. If something happened in the like office people in the shop were hearing about it. If someone in the shop did something stupid, yeah, the office people were talking about it. So I'm like, did they ever? Because I mean, like, again, this was a new place, and because I knew my brother already worked there, I didn't want anything to reflect negatively on him. So if anything, I was working too hard. Not that you can't, but I mean, like, I was working to the point where other people were like, "Dude." But
Did they ever go to your brother and say like, "Can you chill your brother out or something?"
no, the workers wouldn't do that. He worked in a separate place.
Oh.
Like I said, he's doing plant operations up in the control room with a bunch of computers and
You didn't see
meters
each other.
and scales. No, because I worked.
He was an engineer.
Yeah, I worked in like the chemical processing place where like I was.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So our job was, we were nicknamed a cam lock jockey. So a cam lock is a type of coupling system that connects two things. And so, close enough. You wanna see it?
We're still gonna stay over?
Oh no, I see it over there, but
Sorry about
damn truck.
Sorry about
That's okay. So like when the train, there was a section of the building that had both fleets of trains
Who's
come
got
by.
my lighter?
Is that right?
Back then.
So like I'd be hooking up train cars and emptying the contents of train cars, and some of the big trucks you see driving around that have all the public transportation stickers on them. I'd come in and have to empty those.
Did you have to put on coveralls for that?
So I didn't make it. I wasn't there long enough to get trained for the caustic or the. I did go through training for the phenol though, which is what almost killed there. So it's nice when companies do dramatic stuff, but they do it properly to drive a point home. I don't know if you experienced it yet, but in the trades, doesn't matter what trade it is, even in carpentry, you're gonna get shown some of the worst fucking safety videos of your life.
Yeah, because
From like
they
the
really want to
19
scare you. They want to show you how serious.
from like the 1980s.
Yes.
Like their shit's so out.
This person got decapitated. This person got electrocuted. This person got. Look like that.
I was talking. I was working in one of the plants when I came out west when I was 18, and that's where I was learning how to be a plastic welder for PVC and other plastics. And we had a lathe operator, and he was telling us a story where when you're machining metal and it comes off in long strips. You gotta keep removing it because you're gonna end up getting tangled in it, right? This guy didn't, and it cut off the back of his calf right off. This wire just went zoom and cut them, just sliced it right off. And like, we had a guy that was working there. There was two guys working nights for whatever reason. And you know what a big grinder thing is? A big grinder pad that's like 36 inches big. He was pushing a pipe onto the grinder, and his hand slipped and he lost his fingers. And so he went to the hospital and they stitched him up without his fingers. And we got to work and they're looking for his fingers.
Probably nothing left.
And my boss is there. You go back to work. We don't need somebody fainting on the bed. Get out of here. Yes, sir.
And there's a lot of dumb reasons that people get hurt like that too. Permanently maimed for the rest of your life because of X dumb reason. And it's a little bit excusable when you're younger, but some of the people I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
How did you make it to adulthood? That's what I want. Like, seriously, this.
I want to know some. I want to know some examples. I'm going into this.
Okay, so
There's some bad.
there's something called the. Remind me to tell you about lockout tagout.
I know about that.
You know about lockout tagout? Okay, so this all started because Darren's a piece of shit. Me and your mom were supposed to move in with him when we were living with Richard. And he was going to move out, so we needed a place to go. I've talked to him a few times about it. This is what you missed last time. As the kids say, I had receipts. So I had confirmed on like 3 different occasions throughout. Because like Richard had said many times he wasn't going to renew his lease, and then 5 years later he's still there. So I wasn't always definitive whether Richard was going to move and we would have to move. So once I found out for sure what was happening, I talked to him there multiple times. He said, yeah, no problem. Like, and then it was like 4 weeks, 3 weeks before we had to move out. And I said, yeah, so just let me know what you confirm. You're going to bring those leaves. We have to be out of here. Another month. And what?
No, it was. You were saying.
Oh. Yeah, so he said, he's like, it's official, there's not really understanding. I was like, we don't have a whole lot of stuff, which he knew. Obviously. Like, the couch we didn't have, Richard didn't want to move the couch, so he just did it with us. There's too much work in it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, 3 separate times I confirmed that he was good to move in, and then I told him, hey, I was like, hey, it's official. And he's like, oh, well, we're going to have to get together and chat. I was like, okay. That's like, I don't know, sexist. That's like a woman thing to do. Hey, we need to have a chat. Not right now, though. Just like let that eat a hole in your brain until you have the actual conversation.
Yeah.
every gender does it. And so I said, well, like, chat about what? And they're like, well, they're, me and DJ don't really know Korean, so. And I was like, okay, but I know her.
Was this
And
like a
I've-
text conversation or like a phone call?
Email.
No,
Email?
it was on Discord.
Like,
And I was like, well, who's grinding at 10 p.m.? Who's cutting off someone's muscle right now?
No idea.
That is a grind. But yeah, I was like, I already asked you if both of us could move in. And you said yes on multiple occasions. And he's like, no, I didn't. And I was like, fuck you, bro. Yes, you did. And he's like, you're just twisting my words. And I said, I can't twist your words in a text conversation. And then because there's chat logs, I was able to like link him back to his original response where he clearly said, yes, you both can come stay here, no problem. It would be great to have a, but, because he's getting all very flabbier than he's usually been for most of our life.
Who wants a beer?
Yeah, I will too.
And, and yeah, so I was like, I'm not twisting anything. You literally said we could move in.
He changed his mind.
And then I linked him back to the second part where it was like a half a year later, and I was like, hey, it's looking more likely that he's not going to renew his lease. Are you still sure it's chill if we move in? And he was like, yeah, it'd be nice to have someone around to help look after the dogs and shit. And like, he was all for it. And then 3 or 4 weeks before we needed to move in, he's like, I didn't say that. You're twisting my words. Fuck you. And I'm like,
Brother.
well, like I said,
just move back and just adjust it.
yeah, my chair might have flexed a little bit. But yeah, it's just that type of shit is really frustrating. But again, he's been like that since we were young. Always been very self-centered / self-focused.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, I got a really, and again, it's weird because, like I said, your amazing daughter is not, like, maybe her family is just good. But, like, she wasn't yelled at and
With words.
spanked and controlled.
Slapped around, starved.
Yeah, keep going. Say that, okay.
No, but I mean, like, so when I say I got mad, like, I was furious. And, yeah, I let him have it because he really put us in a shitty spot. Because, like, I confirmed him with him on multiple times it was okay, so we hadn't really been looking for another place to stay. And then he changes his mind.
You
Oh!
just threw something
I thought you were just, oh my god!
I didn't see you standing there and throwing. I was like, wait, what, did you see that? Something just like flew in there. Something was bouncing around.
Wow.
No creep.
That is so nice. If my camera works, that would be awesome.
Is my phone still alive?
No, it's pretty.
Ooh.
Don't freeze it, Angel. So it's going straight up. Go.
Oh, I think green.
Wee.
Your camera's gonna be better than mine, so I'm gonna ask videos.
I'm not recording you.
Come
Yep.
on. That's cool. I got a video. I can see it. Nice. That's awesome.
Real
This is
pretty,
10
like-
times better in real life, though. That's so cool. Where'd you
Yeah.
get that?
I buy them at what is that place? Tiger.
Okay.
Giant tiger?
The little packets are $1 a piece or something.
Really? That is so cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Dollar Store has these, but I know they
It's
sell
like
them
Northern Lights right here. Yeah. That's very pretty.
It is pretty. Pretty gay.
here. I like the color blue.
Yeah.
I noticed.
All my lights on my stairs are blue.
Yeah, everything.
If I could have got those posts and blue lights, they would be blue too, but they didn't come in blue.
Yeah.
No.
Accidentally dropped my phone into the fire. Ah!
Best video ever. My old phone.
James keeps asking me for it. You did, did you? Oh, nice.
Oh, pretty. Nice.
You can add some more wood there, Bob. Not to finish off what's there. And then we'll have that nice down.
Oh, lovely.
They're at the. She found them. Carla found them at the Shelly's place.
Okay.
Which I don't know how. She said they were right on the corner of the coffee table.
You take it off.
I know, but I was like, the whole place is empty. The whole place is empty. And I was there cleaning.
Can you lost your, can you lost
Completely
your
empty, and I
glasses?
lost my glasses. I couldn't find my glasses, and the place is empty. I'm the only one there. Yeah. It's like only I could do that.
Oh, Canada.
And I was not drunk. And I actually paid the woman, I gave her $10. I said, here, thank you for waking me up because I'm there. Teen burger, a teen burger. And she goes, ma'am, you're at Wendy's. And they're sold? She goes, is that sweaty? I said, oh my God. Oh my God. See, when the fire gets started,
The fire probably lit it up enough that you're.
probably,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
probably too much light from the sensor.
Okay.
So it's because the sensor's right up there and there's probably too much light through the fire for that post.
That makes sense.
And because the fire's hot, the colors disappeared. And I don't know if the colors come back when it dies down.
Oh, okay.
Depends how much of that powder is left.
Burnt off there.
Oops. So, oh,